seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Went a little heavy on the cocaine, maybe.
I'm coming.
Too much information, Louis. Yeah, well, get there soon. Circle-shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, nice.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. The Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Yeah. That I wonder as well.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Okay, more royal jelly. Is that devil's thorn?
Torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Alright, alright, alright.
Inferno by Dante.
Okay,
Abandon
can't do anything
hope,
with
all
that.
ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
He really
It is disturbing
takes
indeed.
it lightly.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I mean, investigate about our vision.
Sir, I don't feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
Okay. Let's spy on the man from vision. But where is that? Do I know where that is?
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
It seems not here. Music is nice, but doesn't really fit the moment, I feel.
Duke Manuel Godoy. I recognize this part of the corridor. I'm close.
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Oh yeah, there's someone ahead. But how is there a different path?
Good evening, me, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
Tell me, my good man.
Sir?
Guys.
I have an urgent letter to send.
My instructions are clear, sir. No one is to enter.
Does the word urgent mean nothing to you?
Yes, but the word liar also
Oh, come
means
on.
something.
That won't work, Lewis.
Obviously. I mean, we could just do that.
Let me through. I'm in a hurry and they've already begun.
Sorry, sir, but no one is permitted to enter.
First, you delayed me at the dock. Then, at the buffet, you spilled red wine all over me. Then, you put my luggage in the wrong room.
It wasn't me, sir.
Don't try to trick me with the mask like last year. You've taken a dislike to me, and I don't know why, but it's too much. Let's pay a visit to Sir Home right now.
I beg you, sir, please, enter. My apologies, and I hope the rest of your stay will prove satisfactory.
That is interestingly easy.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Discovered immunity, politics for Napoleon. Okay. Search.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Okay.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Do we have that in our... Nope, we don't. There's something here, right? There. Can't reach it. Okay. I think the best...
My dearest son,
Okay, we already had that. But there was something else.
it's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Okay. Discovered immunity against conviction.
This window opens onto the balcony.
Ah, go to the balcony.
So that means the other room must be on my right.
Sir, I understand your eagerness, but the pressure on my family complicates the task.
Relax, my friend. Your relatives will soon be safe.
So what I saw in my vision really did happen. Well, I hope I haven't missed anything important.
I thank you so much.
Don't mention it. Now that's settled, let us speak about your support.
Yes. You mentioned earlier some assistance from the Golden Order?
Absolutely. I have concluded an agreement with their leader, Lady Sarah Faustine de Richet.
Another
Interesting.
case that Mother didn't tell me about.
The funds from the order will finance the building of a foundry in Tuscany. You will soon be able to count on 100 or more cannons for your future campaigns.
I was not expecting so much help from you. When can I meet this de Richet?
Well, unfortunately, something has cropped up. De Richet has disappeared.
Disappeared? What? Here?
Yes, but the staff are redoubling efforts to find her, I assure you.
So the agreement, is it on or off?
It is on. Her right-hand man has just arrived here to help us find her, and it is none other than her son, Louis Maurice de Richet. I wager he will ensure his mother's commitments are met.
Louis. Not an easy name to live with in these times.
Of course. But from now on, you will deal with him.
This man, it can only be Mortimer.
Very well. I will seek him out.
Ma'am. Well, I better get away from here.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Can I do anything now? Couldn't do anything. All script. Oh,
Louis?
Emily?
hello.
I can explain.
Perhaps, but remains...
Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills, okay?
Still.
But first, you could perhaps remove the blade from my throat?
You have 10 seconds to explain your presence here.
Emily, we both know you're not going to kill anyone this evening.
Be careful. I might have to cut you off.
Wait. Let's talk about this misunderstanding.
What are you
What a
doing in
great
my
way
room?
to calm her down.
I thought a night stroll would help me sleep better. A servant must have closed the window behind me
And my window was the only way for you to
And
get
again,
back
the
inside.
music is
Most
incredibly
convincing.
unfitting for the
What were
scene.
you really doing on the balcony?
Seeing the window open,
I'm not sure, Lucy Fridge, but I noticed it as well.
I'd every
She
reason
does
to
look
believe
like
that your
Eva
life was in
Green.
danger.
I am a grown woman, but how kind of you to worry about me. Now that I'm safe and sound, tell me more. Has this anything to do with the Order? Oh, yes. Washington informed me you were part of the Order.
You too? You're part of this too?
Yes. Now answer. Do these events
Seems like
concern
everyone
me?
is
Do they involve
part of the
Golden
Order. I mean, might as well share the
I overheard a
information.
conversation between a French soldier and some other individual.
And what were they talking about?
It seems Mother is involved, something about a military campaign. Apparently my mother validated an order of cannons to help this
They
man.
probably have modeled her
Since
after
when does
Eva
the
Green
Order
and
finance
Penny
wars?
As
Dreadful,
far as I know, since never.
since
Did they
it
give
plays
any details?
around the same
date,
time.
What they were for?
Nothing at all. Did you know anything about this?
No, but I won't forget. Thank you. All right, Louis, I might have overreacted a bit. Please do excuse me, but next time, please try knocking on my door. I'd be delighted to open it for you.
Oh, well, I'll remember in that case. Good night, Emily.
This game is so
Good
strange.
night, Louis.
It is so strange. Go back to bed. Okay, so where did we come from? I think we have to go this way. Okay, so that was that.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Yeah, let's give the letter back. We have opened it without breaking the seal.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Ciao. There he goes. Okay. I mean...
Huh. That's me.
It's me. Let's go in.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother's
Thank you for
still
the
here right
bits,
before me,
Danielle.
You never know.
There you have your Zelda sound again.
And Mortimer had better show up.
Thank you so much. Also, we probably discovered some secret, so it was even very fitting to get the Zelda secret sound. Okay, we have failed nothing. Lots of alternate paths. Lots of success, of course. What an accomplishment that is. And we get to level 3 already. Whatever that means. So now we can level up even more. We got some skills here along the way, which is nice. Already 2 in diversion. Got ahead for a while. Enjoy the game. Thank you very much, Danielle. See you later. Have a good time. So what do I want to level up here? I think... So we had now multiple occasions where agility was a factor. So let's take this. Let's also, since we only have to put one in diversion, let's get this. And maybe now go into politics even more. So this time we did not regain all our action points. So I guess we only recover a few at a time.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Maybe. Also got the key for her belongings, so now we could read for manipulation, occultism, science, etiquette. Let's go more into the occult, because there is something occult going on, I'm pretty sure. And it would also fit the character as we play him so far. Look for clues on your mother.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Oh, poor you. So, I thought that were the things that my mother had left behind, but it doesn't seem that way.
Nothing.
Nothing under the pillow we just slept on. Shocking. Who would have thought? Does not seem like there's... Oh, here's something.
Writing material.
Mm-hmm. And she definitely wrote a letter, so let's check it out.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Okay.
Writing material.
Okay, so nothing else. It smells like lemon. So probably some the old trick where you write with lemon juice on a piece of paper, and then when you slowly, carefully burn it, you can read the ink or the what's written on it. Yeah, I'll log it.
Golden elixir.
Golden elixir. Okay.
Inferno by Dante.
Still nothing new about
Abandon
the
hope,
book.
all ye who enter here.
Okay.
Lovely lecture.
There's something
Mortimer's
down
giving
there.
to his
Markings
guests.
on the floor.
Very jolly.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Yeah, I was hoping that as well.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
Probably no
I don't believe
coincidence.
in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the Order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Examine it even more.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something.
Lemon, I would guess.
Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Can we connect the dots here, please?
Let's recap.
Oh.
My mother was in this room.
Already recap.
I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
I mean, come
A
on.
message using
That trick is
invisible
known
ink.
by
I
every
bet you use a
child on
limit
the
to leave a
world.
message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Can I use it? Please.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay, so I need some form of fire. Take the ash. Okay, we just grab it. Okay. I was pretty sure that it looked rather hot still, but okay.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about.
Oh, so
The key
that
should
is
open it.
that is the key thing. Let's use the key. Okay, so that is some more royal jelly.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Since it's for you. And we got some royal jelly, yeah. Okay, so I would assume we can just use the ash on it now, but I do want to check if out on the balcony
A priest's robe.
something changed
crosses.
here.
Must be Piaggi's room.
Yeah, that's Piaggi's room. Anything new here? Oh, it does look very nice. Oh. Okay, we don't have a looking glass. Okay. Does not seem like there's anything new out here, so let's head back to the letter or to the book with the ash that we collected. Spread the ashes on the book.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
So that was not the thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to it, but there wasn't some, like, wasn't able to get some fire, right?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Wouldn't mind a strong coffee either, so don't have any candles. There's only Dante's book. There's the candle. Damn it. Now I take candlestick. Now I probably messed it up. Can only read part of the message. Oh well. Unfortunate. Burnish the page with the candlestick. Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah, of course it's working.
Reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's go there.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Oh, okay. So now we're snooping. Okay. Can't go in there. So that was that. What about here? Nope. Here's someone cleaning the floor or something. There he is.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's get in here. Okay. More Devil's Thorn.
My
There's
dear
something.
son.
Oh.
I'm writing. It's a beautiful weapon.
We were already in
Damask
here,
blade.
Of course.
It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Yeah, we already got that while I walk around here. Another collector coin.
French actor Talma as Nero in Britannicus. Amber crystals.
Okay, another amber fragment. So now we have 2. I think, what was it? We need 4. Golden elixir.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for
Who's
France.
this voice actor?
I have a proposition to make to you
Sounds very familiar.
concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
Okay. Okay, can't go outside. Can't go outside. Anything else? Well. Other than that, anything new? I don't think so. Can we talk to the servant guy?
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Yeah. There is no way to pass through that. I mean, what can we do? It's like there's a guy cleaning the floor. Impossible. So, can we go down here? Yes, we can. Thank you.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Hello. You're Elizabeth Adams, aren't you?
Yes, I regret that we haven't been properly introduced.
You had us all worried last night. How are you feeling today?
Better. I was just a bit queasy. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Do you really want to know what made me ill? Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
What?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her
going on
stare,
here?
cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Yep. No shit.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Just negative. Yeah, let's do that.
Elizabeth.
Exhausted. You just encountered an immunity. Damn it.
Hiding in me might ease your burden.
Psychology.
Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back? Or let me sleep at night?
Maybe.
Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Calm down.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you.
I mean,
some people care about you, don't they?
Probably not mother. Sister, maybe. Maybe brother. Father. Let's go with...
Don't you have a brother?
I have 3, but not one of them has bothered to help me. Charles and Thomas were kept away from me to make sure I wouldn't upset them. As for John, the only time he visited me was to make me swear to never publicly compromise his career.
That doesn't sound very successful.
Sorry, I didn't know.
You're an only son, right?
Does it show?
If you had a brother or sister, you'd know the way blood ties are unbreakable. Except in my family, unfortunately. I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out yourself.
Great. That worked out. Great. Naive. Great. Even more negative effects. Okay, that was not good on my side. So, can we talk to him again?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Yeah,
Do
let's find
please
out more
excuse
about
me, sir,
him.
but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Okay, what about the guests?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion
Of
to say
course.
nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps would like to know something else?
Okay. So what about the manor? Can you tell me something about the manor?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
And what's on the second floor then?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor.
Unless someone is
It is
cleaning
also
them.
from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
It says third floor,
That
but he
floor is strictly
talks about the
reserved for
second
Lord
floor.
Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
Can I walk outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests.
Of course.
If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Can you help me out?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I mean, have you got any amber?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
Amber?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is
Of
a
course
precious
not.
stone.
Yeah. Maybe some Carmelite
A
water?
little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Yeah, can't do that. What about golden elixir?
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for Sir.
Terrible. What about double thorn?
I still haven't quite recovered after the boat crossing. Would you have any Maltese cross, by any chance, please?
What's that?
I am sorry, sir, but the Maltese cross may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise
Hello,
against
Colleagues.
taking any.
Good evening, and welcome to the stream. I'm totally a video gamer playing a video game right now. What do you mean by that? What's going on? What about manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
Hand it
It is
to me.
damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to
This
restore.
is a video game. You are correct, Colux. Ah, yeah, can't do anything, so I'll just take my leave. He started to piss me off. Hyped yet? Yeah, Colux, are you hyped? Okay, more golden elixir. I mean, yeah. This giant statue that is not creepy at all for an entrance hall. Don't want to look at it too much. Yeah, I think we can only go here now. The Red Salon.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte,
Maybe both,
Lieutenant
Peter Mon.
of the French Revolutionary Army, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Don't trouble yourself.
Thank you again for the wine. Your
Opportunity
Eminence.
missed.
It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
And you, sir?
Let's find something out about the new
Surprising
person.
when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
That is terrifying.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate
It's like
the
having
same
dinner
great
with the
varieties
Joker.
as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Ellie's hard shell.
Oh, Jesus.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Everyone seems creepy around here, Colux. Yeah, let's try to confide with Emily since we are not on good foot with Washington.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I've put on
find
my
it hard to believe the King
detective
of Prussia is
cap,
so weak.
a private investigator
Careful.
cap.
Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
Snooping around,
used to work
being
together.
a detective.
I see.
Akko is also really creepy too. Yeah, I adjust to the game.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Yeah, let Emily reply. Napoleon doesn't matter.
Maybe Emily has an idea.
Mortimer firmly believes in the young soldier. He's going to finance a military campaign with the backing of the Golden Order. It seems that Sarah
Only when
gave
I'm
it her
creeping.
blessing
That's,
too.
of course.
I didn't
of
know
course.
that.
Me neither.
I'll give Sarah a piece of my mind. I don't know what mess she's gotten herself into, but for God's sake, she should have told us.
You knew everything. You could have answered for me.
That's true, but you have such a clever way with words.
Oh yeah. What an investigator we are, picking up clues here and there.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Oh mon Dieu. Let's talk. Now we have to put our detective cap off so he
Lord
doesn't
Mortimer and the Golden Order,
suspects
through your
us
mother,
to be
have
snooping
concluded
around.
a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord
I mean,
Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to
I don't
answer
really
your
understand
questions.
why you have
He
those
assured me that
close-ups
you could replace your
when
mother
the
during
whole
her
facial
absence.
animations aren't
I
that great
appreciate
in the
his
first
confidence,
place.
but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Would like to play this game, but your
Of
PC is
course,
poop.
but
Ah,
I need
well,
to
I know the
if I
problem.
can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Sure.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have
Oh,
no
he tricked
idea
us.
about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
We need a counter-revolution. We should reinstate the monarchy, let the people be free to choose. I know this motif.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone
play
who
in
will
the
restore her
cards.
luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of
that's
both
what we
rebuilding the country
heard
from the inside
earlier.
and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear
Yay.
your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Nice, we got another book.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Yeah, I hope for you
Friends,
that you
I would like to say
can
a
fix
few
the
words.
CPU problem.
I would like to
Get the
thank
money for
Lord
it.
Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
Nice one.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okay, let's see. So we cleared that one. Yeah, we failed some things this time. Got to level 4 though. Close to level 5. That's good. We have 4 skills to... I could go another one in occultism. But I feel like it's more important to have like the base skills at least. So we have at least a chance to do it. So I go into politics. I think I will go into conviction, and then we have 2 more. Maybe go into manipulation both. So we are level 2 there. The jack of all trades. It's the achievement I just got.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message.
331 night across
Gotta
on
find a
Bonnie
place where
to
all
get
eyes
some
size you up.
sleep. Been a long day and I got to be up early again later. Have fun.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Violet Carter. That is very generous of you, and hope you have a good night. Get some rest and some good sleep before you have to get up early. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. So what do we want to read now? Let's go another one in etiquette, so we can easily level up that next time. Find the place mentioned by your mother. Okay, so now we have to find the garden. That was it, right? Medusa. So let's look around here. Probably find a shit ton of collectibles. Oh, there's... I mean, let's talk to him.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes, I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Nah, just brush it up.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
Hopefully.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
We're all eyes size up. Does that mean anything to you? Yeah, let's try that.
If I said to you, we're all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word,
maybe
then
we have to
I shall
find
leave
a
you to fight
portrait
your demons.
of Medusa.
See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
That could be it. If so, that would be a pretty easy little puzzle. But let's see. Anything here? Yeah, there's something. Calmlet water.
Discourse on the Method by
The
Descartes.
book.
This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Descartes. Oh. There's something.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses? The conversion of Ulysses by Gors.
More paintings.
Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
A lot of butterflies around here. So here's the thing. I do think the music is pretty good. However, it doesn't always fit
A
the
Bazant.
Situation you're in. That is a bit off-putting sometimes, but this one now is pretty neat.
A devil's thorn. To be used to
Thorn?
uncover the best
The lock is
disguise
surrounded by a
traits.
triple circle.
Triple circle, okay. So we don't have that. I could unlock it. Don't have the key. I'm in for one. Let's do it. Oh, 3 royal jellies. So that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. So let's drink one right away. So we're almost at max. Can also unlock this. Yeah, why not? Congratulations, you collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort points is increased by 1. Nice.
Amber crystals.
So what's that? Item add to the key with an occult earth symbol. Let me have a quick look at that again. Occult earth symbol, okay. Oh, that is a huge as library. Golden elixir.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
How many effort points do I have? Oh yeah, of course you can't see that because of the overlay. Let me see if I can... Don't want to do that. Can you see? Well, hard to tell here as well. But I have 8 now. Now that I gained 1 more, I have 8. And for... no, it doesn't matter, Colleagues. My fault. That library, though. Yeah, that's true. The library is very, very beautiful.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Oh, we have a few more pages for the encyclopedia. No, you didn't break up the stream. Everything's fine, colleagues. Don't worry. So let's use another one. And go here. Not much else we could do in this library, but it was nice to visit it.
where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
I mean,
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
To be fair, this room does not look very different to all other rooms, considering that there are a shit ton of paintings everywhere.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Anything else?
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Okay, can we go outside here? Can't. At least not for now. The other side, there's something. Oh. Yeah, there's this. Can look at it, not more.
Hey,
There.
a Russian ruble.
Another
would be worth
collector
today.
coin. Russian ruble.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Okay. Item not picked up, full of golden elixir. What does it do? No. Well, let's get the Carmelite water.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Amber.
Another amber, nice. Need 3 more. Though it is a bit creepy how he says amber. Amber. Is that another amber? Amber. He's really into his ambers. Another collector coin. Okay. So I would assume that here will happen something of some sort. At least that is how video games work, right? Yeah.
Devil's
just unlock
Thorn.
it.
I'll keep it.
I mean, pretty useless. Oh, that's Medusa. Damn it, I didn't want to click on it too soon. Find the Medusa. Just saw the prompt and clicked right away.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield.
Okay.
I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
So that sounds like a typical shadow riddle, where we have to like change the position of the statues.
The origin
so
of myths.
something
a
happens,
reinterpretation
maybe?
of legendary creatures. Just what I need.
Just what I need.
The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Okay.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. Can't do that though. Okay. Find the solution to the Medusa enigma. So what do we have? Can we take it or what can we do with it? Consider optics. Handle the mechanism.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
The shield must face the sword. That's good. So let's rotate the statue toward the hero holding the lantern, towards the hero with the sword. Okay, good. There's something up there. Yeah. Let's see.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Basically one free point. Now we're drunk. What do cure negative altercations? So now we're back again. Let's see. Think about the. Let's rotate. I would assume that we have to rotate the lantern guy to the shield guy so it reflects in some way, but maybe I'm totally off here. Let's towards the hero with the shield first. And then the one with the sword towards the Medusa. Maybe. Let's try it. And maybe now the Medusa in some way. Towards the one with the sword. Or maybe not. That's...
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to stone. So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes.
Oh,
it can only be the hero holding the shield.
Okay. So towards the hero holding the shield. Okay. So back. Oh, it worked. So that was the only one that was wrong. I did a thing. That wasn't too bad.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me.
For Pete's
Don't ever
sake.
do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
First my room, now here.
Oh,
Stop
great, the
following me.
whole
You're
house
a
is ticking now.
nuisance.
Wait a minute. Are you... You're not implying that I'm here to court you, are you?
Oh, Louis, I'm just stating the obvious. You
Oh.
wouldn't be the first, rest assured.
Yeah, this is
I
embarrassing.
wouldn't mind
The worst
it.
thing is it seems to be working.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother.
So far we
She
worked
explains
well
how to find
together
the
with
secret
her.
room.
So
Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
let's say she's looking for someone.
You're
too.
looking for somebody. Your silence speaks volumes.
Yes.
I must have got it right. And you will go to great
Putting my
lengths
detective
to
hat
find
on.
him. So,
My
this
Sherlock
person means
Holmes
a
hat
lot to you.
Well,
is
no
back in
matter.
place.
I'll tolerate your
Investigation.
presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the
Well,
same.
I'm
on
looking
mine.
around.
And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams.
At your service, madam.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's examine the symbols and then I will state something that just occurred
The
to me.
heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Open the jar, of course.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that was not very impressive. So it does not seem, just saying, that there's no other entry to this room. Means she must have come through the same way as we did. Which also means that either the little Medusa statues rearrange themselves on their own, or it doesn't really make sense that we have had to put them in the right place again. But yeah. Let's let it slide. What do we have here?
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly
Or
not
Akko is smarter than the game
This kind
designers.
of hide is still used by gold
Oh
diggers
yeah,
east and
maybe
north.
because I still had
Now
my
you see
Sherlock
how
Holmes
easy
head
it
on,
is to obtain
so I
the
have to put it down, and now it's
Why do you
all
have to
fine.
act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Mm-hmm. We have a nice look from here on the books on the other side.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel according to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to
What's
leave
a
it in
book?
a secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
Book. Well, I'm not.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Of course not. So maybe she's our Irene Adler to our Sherlock Holmes.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
What do we have here now? Another collector's coin, collectibles, a friend of every gamer. Okay. Whatever the spelling, I admire the view. They fit into the room quite nicely. Don't they?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
The book, a famous acolyte
Not that
artifact.
old.
For sure, Colleagues.
Hours. Just tell me.
It is in my
Caesar's
treasure
coral
room.
reef.
I mean, let's try it on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my
Jesus
fingers
Christ.
fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where
Exactly,
you go for
Wintermorgen,
infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Must know about that. He's
Let's
the
compare
expert
hands,
on
then.
books here.
We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Of course,
Bad
I have
loser.
a treasure room, Colleagues. What else do you have in your cellar? What a strange question.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes. written by Mortimer himself.
A books.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Jeez.
This weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
Okay, so...
Brass quillons and knobs, a beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the
Yes, he wants to show his sword now.
Knight. There's a date. MCX.
Oh, you have a bat cave?
1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades.
So, gotta be this
I
sword.
think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet, you're still clinging to your boyhood dreams.
Yes.
When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Well, I'm doing that. Jeez. What a foul attitude she has.
A fragment of amber.
Another ember, no.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention.
How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Well, there are two. Let's analyze the documents.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Okay. Yeah, let's go all the way out there. Let's assume Mortimer is immortal.
Maybe Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah.
A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
What do you think of all these, of the whole collection?
Mortimer's collection is unique, isn't it?
That's an understatement. No doubt he has a major passion for history and fine art, or getting gifts.
If each time Mortimer does someone a favor, they reward him with a priceless gift, that means he must have helped nearly everybody in the world. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Fine. What's this?
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. I can't trust a man who sneaks into my room in the middle of the night.
Are you really going to use that against me every time we meet?
It's difficult to pretend nothing happened.
Yeah,
We just met, Louis.
it is a
I
bit
like
weird.
you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Yeah, don't be upset that I broke into your room yesterday in the middle of the night where you were in your underwear and then threatened me with a knife because you thought I was an intruder and wanted bad. How dare you, woman? to be upset about that. Okay. Why the hell should I place my trust in you? Because you already did once.
You trusted me last night.
Oh,
My being in your room was a bit odd, I'll give you that.
You were in her room.
And you might have taken me for a thief, or worse. But I managed to explain myself, right? Look at us. I wonder what Mortimer would think if he found us here. Let's trust each other, Emily. We are partners in crime now.
That I grant you. I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your
Well,
weaknesses.
it did not really
And
broke
there's
in
no use
her room.
pretending
I was
otherwise.
running away because I was
And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
eavesdropping on Napoleon Bonaparte, and then I ended up in her room. It does sound like a far-fetched story, I admit. But, we found out she has a weakness in psychology,
You
though.
think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say.
Oh, yeah.
I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Well, let's see. We God, could press her. Yeah, I do have this item, so we can use this. Reassure her about her short-lived collaboration. Yeah.
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner.
Aha.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said
Oh,
too
come
much.
on.
Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on. Don't stop now that you've come this far.
Exactly.
You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
I mean,
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
I mean, that is the worst. When people like kind of tell you the half truth and you know it's not true, and then you dance around the topic, and the other person knows that you know, and you know that you know, and then, but then you kind of have to reword it and rephrase it. Hate it. Difficulty 4, etiquette locked. Damn it, I just threw away this item. So let me think. You are a gambler, so your partner is a woman. Damn it. Oh, can we enter the... We can enter this. Let me see. We do have... Where is she? Hillsborough. Emily Hillsborough. Wedding wire, the marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline, libertarian, modern, but discreet. She has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion. So it's... Her father, her old husband, member of the order. I don't think it's your old husband. We have no idea about the fathers. Could be a member of the order. Don't really know if she has a sister. Don't know anything about her mother, really. Could be our mother, though. Sadly, it's not 50-50, colleagues. Sadly, it's not. That's
It's
right.
as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did.
Yeah.
A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Well, then try... I mean, a member of the order sounds just too... too random. Let's say her
Your
old
husband, of course.
My husband? He can't even walk without a cane. Poor old man. Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
Okay,
How nice for him.
How nice for him. George Washington.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
God, I hope we use his wooden teeth to solve the puzzle. Okay, we have last chance. So, it's either her father, her mother, or her sister. Yeah, so that was my first suspicion too, colleagues. That is why I went to a woman first, because I would have thought that she would work together with a woman more likely. However, the options, we know nothing about her mother, nothing about her sister. We don't even know if she has a sister. We know that she is close to the queen, but the queen isn't her mother's. At least not that we know of. So let's say sister.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed.
Ha!
How the devil did you guess I had a sister?
First try.
No one even knows. When it comes to getting results,
First
you
try.
are very good. I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly.
Just touch
I
at
thought
the
it
dinner
belonged
button.
to Emma,
Good point, Vidimon.
my twin sister.
Good point.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up.
Wink, wink.
So one day we decided to
Now
play
I
along.
think I can put my Sherlock Holmes
Since then,
hat
we have become
off
one and the
for a
same.
second.
We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago.
Oh!
The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas,
Vidimon,
no
not
trace
banning
of my sister.
anyone.
Instead, a sailor passed
Remove
me a
ban.
message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
And no 600 second
So,
bans.
my mother and your sister go missing just a
timeouts.
few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Your secret
We're not
is safe
telling
with me.
anyone.
It's time to leave.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. I Love Ants. Doesn't.
So,
Wasn't
what do you
this
think of
supposed
our
to be a
first
ban?
adventure?
I must admit,
Everything's
it has been
fine.
fun by your side.
Still
Same
very
here.
much welcome. Just a slip of the finger. Yeah. Oh!
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is
Good
not
day.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay, then nothing happened, Mr. I Love N. Nothing
I'm
happened
sure
here.
there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I mean, it does seem to be very urgent with Elizabeth. Yeah, don't worry, Mr. I Love Ants. I think he just said George Washington, which obviously wasn't a spoiler because it wasn't true. But just keep in mind, also in terms of backseat gaming, that I can't know if it's a spoiler or not. So just wait a second until I made the decision and moved on from the situation. But it's not a big deal. Everything's fine. Now, I think it was more. I assume it was more about the saying George Washington to pick. Everything fine. You were just making a joke, and Vigimong is still trying out the mod icons. No big deal. Everything's all right. Yeah, I think I will follow Elizabeth. She seems very upset here. Also, her twin sister is totally George. That could be, colleagues, you could be onto something. But if you're onto something, it could also be that is a spoiler, and maybe Wintermong has to ban you now. So be very careful. Wintermong is in banhammer mode. He's swinging his banhammer like crazy today.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's a spoiler.
Elizabeth, what was so
Be
urgent?
careful of Wintermong.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
He has the power. Only Luciferge can protect you now. And Lane Wolf, if he's still lurking. He could protect
I
you
really
too.
need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
All right.
That could be
What have you got
true,
on your mind now?
Miss Isle of Hands.
You've got to listen to what I have to say while there's still time. You need to know the truth about your
Symmetry
mother.
is important.
About my mother? What do you mean?
I know, Colorx.
saw
I'm just
her.
joking.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night? While she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm
It's
telling
lit.
you, it was her.
Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any
Cat
noise,
Jedi.
and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Yeah, no, I don't need anything to calm down.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis.
I mean,
what I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Yeah, but why do I have to drink for that? I mean, Louis isn't the brightest guy around, so maybe just
I'll
do it.
drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Yeah. Why is there a knife on the table? Yeah, it is a bit concerning.
Where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Trap for what?
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Be quiet, Nightbot. Just want attention.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
What? Well, no. I'm right behind you. Now there's no stopping.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay?
Did I
Alcohol
pick?
won't solve our problems.
Did I pick yes? Oh, yeah. Let's go easy on the drink and...
Ugh. The second one isn't
There
any
goes.
easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me, or not?
Yes, please.
Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Polio. Oh, we have to drink another one? Yeah, I mean, together till the end.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Yeah. Now we're getting really enthusiastic about it.
I feel all dizzy.
Yeah.
There must have been a reason.
The winter legs.
Tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head.
She has a bad case of winter legs.
They've always
Obviously.
told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Are you possessed?
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
I mean, you
It's
look like a
impossible, Mother. You spent your
fine,
life trying to prove that the
sophisticated
supernatural doesn't
young
exist.
lady.
Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
I'm starting to
No,
get
but
drunk.
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here
Yeah,
at the
Colleagues, I have a
exact
bad
same
feeling
time
about
as
this
her.
too.
You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here.
Well, if you drink more, maybe.
I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I mean, at this point, might as well
I'm here, Elizabeth.
believe her.
I'm right here with you. And I do
You
believe
come
it.
there.
Thank
Oh
you,
damn!
Louis.
I thought you were gone, Danielle.
You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Oh no, more absinthe.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louie. Welcome to my life.
Why is it? I mean, I don't think the whole island thing really helps her. But on the other hand, I don't think that escaping from the island helps either, so I think I will advise her to stay, and in case there's something occult, mythical, strange going on, that if we can solve the case and the mystery, that we might help her with that. Yeah, exactly, and we have an eye on her. I think so. That is my thought process here. If we can solve the case, the mystery, then that will also help her get rid of the voices, and at the same time, either she can't leave the island the way things work, or, I mean, as you said, what as Mr. I Love N said, what will she do? Drive away on a rowing boat? That's... So yeah, let's advise her to stay.
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you?
Well...
That's rare.
Like is one way to put it.
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
That's rude.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit.
I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louie. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
I mean, it's still my most successful date, so can't really complain.
Don't touch me.
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Okay. Yeah, maybe put the... Please, no knife.
Just let go.
Nope.
Mademoiselle.
Will she carve a dick butt on our forehead while we sleep? No. Okay.
My head. I shouldn't have drunk so much.
Oh, she killed herself, right? That is what happened. Or maybe she was killed.
Elizabeth!
Oh dear. I failed. I had a few drinks with Elizabeth. Yeah, that was a failure. Okay. So what do I want to level up? I think I will level up this so we have the etiquette. We just need one more level in occultism, but we have a book for that. So I will wait for the book. Then questioning, logic. I do want to have all of the basic skills at least. Linguistic. Let's try logic. Oh, that was the first episode. That's it. That was the finale. That's the end. I would assume there will be like a recap at the end, or maybe a teaser for the next episode, so we will definitely look at that. Seems like already finished. Yeah, at least you didn't pick detective, because that would really look bad, waking up with a dead girl. Yeah, that's true. We're occultists, we will just revive her. That is what we plan. So, yeah, there's no recap. It seems. No teaser for the next episode. Only this. So yeah, that's it already. That was the first episode of The Council. What do you think of the game? Can be honest. So I want to be completely transparent and honest with you guys. I didn't really feel it. I don't mind shaky graphics, but when you have, let's say, subpar graphics, but then zoom in on the faces, it was a bit weird. The dialogues were sometimes okay. Looks like ass, but the story, don't know. Yeah. Colleagues likes it. The dialogue was like, sometimes it was pretty well, but the way it was like mixed together was the voice acting I did not like at all. At least not from the main character, and not really from the other characters as well. There were some that were okay, but none stood out to me. And the story overall, I'm not sure. That can be very interesting down the road. It's only the first episode so far, so there can a lot of happen. What I did like about the game, at least in comparison to other episodic games like the Telltale games, is that they at least try to implement some other aspects to it. That you have like this level up system that you can get certain skills, and that those skills determine what kind of options you can pick in the dialogues. That I like. I really like the mechanic behind that, and that they thought of something to make those episodic storytelling games a little more interactive, and that you can really play a little bit more. So I appreciate that. But like, I would say from a technical standpoint, I'm not impressed with the game, and the story so far didn't really catch me. But since there's 5 episodes all in one, I probably will at least play I will at least play the next episode. If it's shit after that, I won't probably continue, because there are lots of things to play. But it was from a concept good enough that I do want at least give it another try when the next episode comes out. I have no idea when that will be though, so I will have to look out for that. Thank you all for joining me nonetheless. I still had fun. It isn't the greatest game. I wasn't really grabbed by it, but I had at least fun streaming it with you guys. Kolak saying, I know what you mean though. The graphics were weird and Louis' voice acting is strange too, but the story is intriguing to me. Can see that. I feel in between, can get better down the road. Oh hell yeah, Akko, I'm loving this feedback. Not sure if you're making fun of me, Lucifer, but it's fine either way. But thank you all for joining me. I still had fun, and thank you, Overlord Ray, for the 200 bits. Very generous of you. Thank you, Mr. I Love Ants, for the follow. I hope to see you around more often in the near future. Thank you, Danielle, for the 100 bits, and thank you, Violet Carter, aka Dodger, for another 100 bits. And thank you for another 80 bits, Mademoiselle Danielle, right at the end. Very, very generous of you. Thank you all for the support. There was something I wanted to say.
Thanks for the stream.
98 bits from Wintermong, all at the end of the stream. Amazing. Maybe I should maybe I should like delay the outro a little bit. Maybe more comes in. No, just joking. Thank you very much, Wintermorgen, for the 98 bits. And yeah, I had fun. Let's see if I can rate someone if someone is online to rate. And then too. And Lucifer is that serious. That makes me all the more happy. Tomorrow, and that is what I wanted to mention. Tomorrow I will be playing Divinity Original Sin again in co-op mode with Squidgeneer. So that will be a lot of fun, and not only with Squidgeneer tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the first episode where we will be joined by community members. So far, Lane Wolf and Luciferge wanted to join. Squidgeneer asked around if anyone wanted to join as well. So we will see who exactly will join us, but there's a very good chance that at least Lane Wolf and Luciferge will join us tomorrow. And that will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's rate Caliste. Let's rate Caliste. Rate Caliste. And yeah, I wish you all a very, very nice day and night, and hope to see you tomorrow.